Okay, so fight with crabs. Oh, these are different. These are rot crabs. Oh, they're not very high level though. Only level 4. Those are 5 spider crabs. Okay. MechWarrior Online's not on the list because they're new games, Meerkat. They're new games. Okay, go there. Go there. Actually, let's fall back. I think of this, but give our rogue some time to work, or room to work. Just a ranger. Stand here in the puddle. Okay, you go there. Okay, we're good. Yes, power ballad crabs. Isn't MWO Burn Again almost monthly? Depends on who you listen to, I guess. Oh, where'd they go? Wow, nice. Oh, look at the acid. Anyway, almost dead. I'm gonna have you wait till the end of the turn. Would you like to buy a mech pack? I've done that. I think I'm good. Axe ready there. She got his new shield to try out. Just defense there. Oh, crazy crap. Gimpy. No new magic to spell or use. And they're not close enough to use fireballs, are they? Maybe. Thought a Lovecraftian game would have William Shatner crabs. I think William Shatner crabs are very different than what you're thinking about. Just a guess, at least. Okay, go down there. Keep that stuff. Nuke 'em. Just move forward. Ah, there we go. Dead crab. Pokey pokey. Nice backstab. 59 points, no crit. Okay, Mr. Ranger. Is this one marked? And one's panicked. Mark him. He missed the mark, though. I marked the ground. Somebody got the joke. Kind of. And swarm. It's disappearing. I think it went better. Pokey pokey. Not. Needs to run faster. Oh, that's right. They have armor that makes them move, or items that make them move faster. That's why they're moving more than usual. Probably should have got one of those for her. Anyway, I think we can mark them correctly this time. There we go. Exploding crabs. Stuff. So got an arrow back. Heal yourself. That works. Ancient Northern Imperial Way Shrine stands before you. Despite its remote location, you suspect it still sees occasional use. What is this? And there's a number of these spread throughout the outer realms. Okay, so we just do this. Have you visited them? No. Let's keep an eye out for them then. So we have to learn what to do with these shrines, or at these shrines. Bisque for everybody. Well, not so much. We didn't really get anything out of them. Crab bisque. Crab bisque. That sounds good. So we can't always go where we'd like to go. Ooh, a house or something. Before you lies a small village surrounded by fields and orchards. The air is laden with the scent of fruit and the laughter of children, and the pastoral bliss stands in stark contrast to the rest of the outer islands. Something's wrong. Great Krapthulu, yes, Krapthulu. Eat of his body. As you approach the small cluster of quaint houses, you can't help but be struck by a feeling of calm and peace you've not felt in a long time. But the grace of the golden dead, it would appear a small sliver of life as it once was in the outer islands has survived, Drina says with a sad smile. Let's look around. Ahead on your right lies a tavern that looks exactly like the kind of tavern where the meals are hearty and the ale cooled just right. Your stomach growls at the thought. Cat stares, mouth agape, first at the tavern and then at you pleadingly. We're stopping by there whether you want to or not. Looking around, you notice Roland has fallen behind the group and now stands seemingly transfixed a few steps behind you. What's wrong, Roland? Is it a trap? He blinks a few times with watery eyes and an expression that is hard to place. Families, children. What, feeling homesick? He looks down, and for a moment you could have sworn he looks ashamed. Let's just get some bloody ale. His voice breaks in a way that is uncharacteristic for the laconic brute. As Roland slinks off, Ivan walks up to you. Cruel deeds scarred those who perform them as much as their victims, and Roland is a man with many scars. You continue on your way, and for a moment an irrational fear passes over you. Will you be able to return to the cold, brutal world at large if you spend too much time in this quiet little piece of bliss? I don't know, will we? Yes, look around, he said. It'll be fun, he said. I didn't say that. I see mushrooms, though. Mushrooms must be picked. So many mushrooms. Oh, look, it's a dog. I'll be with you in a moment, will you? Badger, badger. Snake, snake. Hey, you can keep here. Jovial, red-faced man greets you enthusiastically. Hello, hello, and welcome to Fergal. Bernard's my name. I have not seen your face around here. Come for the carnival? Or perhaps the cider. I just had some questions. Carnival? He rubs his hands together in glee. Oh yes, it's an old tradition that goes back as far as anyone can remember, where the Baron of Fergal invites all us common folk up to the manor to feast. Tell you what, if you go up there and ask around a bit, I'm sure you could come too. If you offer to lend a hand, that is. Manor lies northwest of the village, just across the river. Let's see, I had some other questions. So how are things in Fergal? It's been quiet as ever, and that's the way we like it here. Well, unless you count the carnival preparations, of course. So no unrest here. Well, we did have Mary's goat run off and knock over that pail of milk last week, if that's what you mean. But that was mostly funny, mind you. More questions. Have you heard about something called the Tower of Ash? I have indeed. It lies north of here, on the other side of the bay. Strange old hermit lives there, they say. He keeps away from us, so we keep away from him. I see. Had more questions. It's on the menu here. Coming right up. So food we don't really need. I could buy some flowers so we can make more pies. Yes, we're invited to dinner. Not creepy at all. I'm sure it'll be fine. So, people to talk to. Oh, mercenary for 1,500. We don't need a mercenary currently. Woman bustles about the kitchen, stirring pots, adding spices, and tending fires. Greetings, my lord. I beg your pardon, but I'm not really in any position to talk right now. Why so busy? Well, the carnival is nigh, right? That means plenty of extra work for me, but the thing is, there's still the inn to take care of. Who's going to cook for the guests, you know? Carnival. Carnival is a time to feast and drink and dance. It's the Baron and the Baroness's way of showing their love for us common folk. See. Baron and Baroness. Aye, their line has ruled over Fergal for a long time. They live in the villa northwest of the village, just across the stream. I'm sure the Baroness would appreciate it if you called upon her. She's eccentric, but she means well. Loves the children of the village. I see. I had some other questions. Go on. Can you teach me a few recipes? Want to learn how to cook, eh? Well, I can't blame you. Nothing soothes a soul like a home-cooked meal. Have a look at my recipe book. I'll teach you for a few coins per recipe. It's a few. Baked crab we know. Baked oysters I don't think we know. Baked potato we know. Cheese plate we do not know. Eggs and bacon we know. Fried steak? I don't think we know fried steak. Potion of agility. Don't know that. Cure disease. We know that one. Generation we know. Pumpkin pie we know. I think we're done. Goat curry all week. Yes. How are the children prepared? Exactly. Meerkat's asking all the right questions. I think we're good there. Oh, look at all the stuff they leave back here for us. Lockpicks in the box. It's a good place for them. Rushes back and forth, red face and sweating, but the movements that seem so choreographed and intentional that she appears more like a dancer than a cook. Truly watching a master at work here. Yeah, we can make lots of stuff. Get worried when I see a children's menu. Yeah. Children's menu has a whole new meaning after you play a couple of these games, huh? Hey, Beacon, welcome back. Happy Friday. More mushrooms. Like there's a theme. I don't know what you mean. A theme. Asking for a children menu for your kids seems innocent enough? Yes. You would think so. Look at all the dogs running around. That can't be good. More stuff. Oh, look, magic item. Gloves of Thievery. As we acquire them. So her gloves are currently Thievery as well. Oh, but these have better protection with soap 2 versus 1, so that's an upgrade. Korean barbecue. Then they invite your kid into the kitchen. No, don't ever let that happen. An armor stand. Ancient half-plate. I didn't take that, did I? I sure did. Didn't really want to, but it's okay. We're fine. Some more books. Circle of Healing and Mark of Invisibility. And we'll just take these. I don't think we're going to use them, but because I think Gimpy already knows the Invisibility. 3 air. No, actually, no, he's not high enough left for that one. Mark of Invisibility. Targets an ally anywhere in the battlefield. They get invisible until the end of combat. That could be devastating. Okay, so Circle of Healing. That's because she already knows that. We just acquired it so that we could, sell it. Oh, look, stuff. These people are very generous. I mean, you can even let us sleep in our bed. We don't need to. Soylent tea. Ew. This vendor. Just so you know, we did not steal this stuff. Can't afford 50 gold. Aww. He doesn't have any money to buy our stuff that we acquired. You can sell that to him, though. These guys aren't very rich. You'd think they'd be in a small town. Get your greens here, but you buy this. How much money do you have? 50 gold, so we can't buy our stuff. A smiling young lad with a shock of yellow hair calls out to you. Greetings, traveler. Can I interest you in some fine Fergal cider? I promise you'll not get it fresher or better anywhere in the Outer Isles. Sounds like a local specialty. Indeed, it doesn't get more local than this. My dad makes it right here at the family brewery. He motions to the building behind him. Now, what will it be? Can I interest you in a few bottles? Perhaps later, but I had some questions. Can I buy some cider? What's going on here in Fergal? Well, the carnival, of course. I can't wait. They say it's going to be one for the ages. Carnival. The Baron and Baroness are raging to have food and drink. Every surprise, they say. If you haven't already done so, you should go talk to the Baroness and offer to help. I'm sure she'll let you attend if you help out. So, a party when the outer Isles flow with blood. I'm sorry, I don't know anything about any blood or such. I'm just looking forward to the party. It's not often us common folk get to experience something like that. Ignorance. Get your greens, Soylent greens, yes. Can't be really green if it's not Soylent. Baked fish. Do I know baked fish? I might know baked fish. I know it now. They won't even know this happened. See? See? Nobody even cares. I don't know if I've eaten baked fish before. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Get more mushrooms. Goats. And a dog. New person. Spotted something. Yeah. Oh, look at all the free stuff. Thank you. You know, these people aren't going to have any food to eat after I'm done with them. Just saying. I could start all over again over there. No, but it's right here, so okay. Another quest for the next party of adventures to solve. Yes, why did these people starve to death? There's no food in this town. What a mystery. How did they all die? Why did they look so emaciated? Don't need a rope, so I'm going to leave that there. They can eat the rope. A stranger. A young woman dressed in the manner of a wandering minstrel stands alone, looking out across a small lake. She hums softly to herself, stopping and starting over as trying to think of the words for a song. Well, you're not helpful. This is like going to a grocery store. That's to go to the Baroness. Or the Baron, too, I guess. But we'll make sure we clean everything out first. It's the brewery. Well, hello there. What do you want? How much money do you have? You have 6,000 gold. You're going to be buying some stuff from me. Gloves I don't need anymore. This armor I never really wanted. Hammer, though. Oops, wrong person was selling stuff. Let them eat rope. Yes, let them eat rope. Actually, do we have quotes, I think, in the bot? In the new bot? I think there are. There's a quote then. How'd you add a new quote to the system is a real question. Sorry, I got distracted here. No quote found, so somehow we have to add quotes in. This is important stuff, I apologize. How do we do that? I'll have to find out some other time. Somebody remind me to do that. That give famous to Gimpy quotes? Well, the general idea, that's the whole point behind it. But I don't know how to add the quotes to the bot. Anyway, I don't think he's selling anything we want. Lesser tonic of vitality. We know how to make those. Potion of speed. Pumpkin pie. Yeah, we're good. Look at these people. What are they thinking? I mean, seriously. What are you guys thinking? Just leaving your stuff in open boxes like that. That just makes no sense. Big little town. I don't know what just picked up there. Oh, look, more crops. We are never going hungry. If they're going to keep putting food out like this, I'm never going hungry. They will, but I won't. There we go. Not that it helps, but potatoes and carrots. Like I said, we're never going hungry. Pumpkins too? Wow. Some of these pumpkins don't seem to be very ripe though. Maybe a little rotten. So you steal their crops? I'm not stealing. Picking up. I'm helping them clean up their stuff. I'm a compassionate neighbor. Look, I mean, who's going to leave these apples and pears laying around? They're going to go bad if they don't pick them up. Just making sure they're going to be properly refrigerated or stored or whatever, so they, don't go bad. Because otherwise, people will starve to death. Oh, look, there's chickens. Oh, look, I found eggs. Cluck, cluck, you're in the way. Let me get into this house. How am I supposed to help them store their stuff if they don't let me in their house? That is referred to as stealing still. Is it? Are you sure? I think that's a Canadian thing. Expression. Here in the United States, this is how it works. Basically, if their chickens give you crap, you get all their eggs. And a lantern. Pot-bellied man hums to himself as he pours a clear golden liquid from glass to glass, swirling it around and then tasting it. He thoughtfully sloshes it around in his mouth a few times and then spits it into a bucket. Tastes funny? Oh my, no, the cider is my best batch yet. He looks at you with a roguish smile. Only problem is, my wife gets a bit on the sour side if I come home red-cheeked after tasting the wares all day. I see. The man chuckles and offers his hand. I'm Airy. I run the local brewery. I'd wager you find no finer cider in all the Northern Empire, certainly not in the Outer Isles. Here, have a try. He offers a glass of the golden cider. Sure. Beverage is cool, sweet, and sparkly. It truly is some of the best cider you've ever had. Cider. Good? Yes, Airy nods in eager anticipation as you drink. Let me. Cat greedily grabs the cup from you, drinks deeply, and then belches in a way that is decidedly unladylike. Magi's ball, is there any more? Her eyes are wide with excitement. It's indeed excellent. Do you mind if I ask some questions? USA SoCal sounds great. What? Oh, relocating of underutilized resources. Yes, moving their stuff. Yes, can I buy some of your cider? What's your secret to making cider so good? I remember one of them Imperial surveyors called it microclimate. At least that's what I think he said. It means that the area around Fergal is real mild and soft on the fruit trees compared to the rest of the Outer Isles. Go on. And then, since we're so far north, everything takes a long time to grow and ripen, and that's what causes the fruits to be so sweet. He gives you an impish smile. There's that, and then there's the family secrets, of course. My family has been doing this for a long, long time. See, I had more questions. Can I buy some of your cider? Of course, my lad sells it by the bottle in front of... Okay. I don't really need any cider that I'm aware of. Come on. Chickens are always in the way. More apples. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these apples. Or pears. King through there. Applesauce? Well, it depends on what's on our menu as far as what we can make. No, now we get honey. No, first the Before you stand, one of the ugliest men you've ever seen. Already cursed at birth, the man's appearance is not improved by the numerous bee stings the man had that mar his face. His face contorts into something passing for a smile, and he croaks, "Greetings, my lord. How can I serve?" Who are you?
You did it wrong.
No, I didn't.
This is how you do it.
It's not what I said.
Warg. Please excuse me. That was embarrassing. I meant to say... Jag.
I'm Pert, my lord. I'm the beekeeper here in Fergal. I tend the Baron's bees. He gestures toward the nearby hives, and you can't help but notice that, like his face, his hands are also swollen with bee stings. Tough job? Oh no, not in the slightest, my lord. Fergal bees don't sting, you see. They're as docile as cows, and that's good because the Baroness wouldn't want it any other way. They don't look docile, points to his stings. The man half averts his face in shame as you point out his stings. It's as the Baroness says, Fergal bees do not sting, and if they do, then it's my own bloody fault. That's all there is to be said about that. I see. I best be going. Dum dum dum. Baron's library probably has a book to serve Gimpy. Maybe? I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. Look, more apples. You're not the Baron. This is still an orchard. See, they're going to go out to go, where'd all the apples go? Oh, that's okay. We can survive on the mushrooms. Oh, crap. Where'd all the mushrooms go? Okay, so Baron and the Baroness should be in here, I would think. What's this? Desk. Just a regular desk. Notably noble woman and a robed portly man stand in front of the villa's gate, discussing enthusiastically. Approach them. And we shall flank the road with torches for the procession, and as they enter the grounds, my handmaidens shall place wreaths upon their heads, and they shall have their libations as soon as they enter. Not a throat shall be dry for the carnival. Commander vigorously nods and takes notes. Yes, my lady, splendid idea. Clear my throat. Well, well, Henry, what do we hear? More revelers come to partake in our great carnival. Greetings, my adorable vagabonds. I bid thee welcome to the estates of the Baron of Fergal. I am his wife, the Baroness Griselda, and this sweet cake of a man is our majordomo, Henry Flagstone. Henry offers us a view. Several enthusiastic bows. Carnival. Do you mean to say that you are not here for the carnival? Oh, what delicious irony. The Baroness offers a snorting laugh that seems oddly out of place for a lady of her station. Go on. And look at the new stranger in town and blame him. Maybe. You see, my dear husband and I have taken it upon ourselves to arrange a magnificent feast. A carnival where you might eat and drink and say farewell to the sufferings of the flesh. There's even an added surprise this year that it is sure to elevate the spirits and enlighten the minds of all those who are fortunate enough to attend. The outer aisles are thrown into chaos and you throw a party? Oh my, I dare say things are as they always have been, no? Are you sure this isn't just the grumblings of a few malcontents? It didn't seem like grumblings when Orin was raised. Milady, you are off your rockers. What? Well, if things are indeed a bit on the busier side as of late, I'd venture that there's nothing people need more than a party to take their minds off the drab monotony of everyday life, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you're right. How's the planning going? So what you're saying is you and your friends would eat and feast while the peasantry suffers. Dolan looks taken back. My dear, you misunderstand. My husband adores the peasantry of this island. Salt of the earth, he calls them. This feast is for the common folk of Fergal, and they're invited one and all. Is that so? Part why? Because I gotta. What? It's a tradition that goes back for generations. Once a year, the Baron of Fergal would always invite the commoners for a night of feasting and drinking. I dare say this year will be a feast to remember, with a surprise and all. A night of feast and drink sounds just about right. Cat mutters under her breath. So how's the planning? Oh, surprise. A surprise indeed. Oh, but I cannot help myself but give you a little morsel. Do promise not to tell anyone. The lady leans in conspiratorially. My dear husband is putting on a play for the carnival. What's more, he himself will play the lead role. Can you imagine? Oh, he has such wonders to show us. I've never seen him so enthusiastic about anything before. What kind of play? It'll be a grand comedy in 3 acts. Oh, a drama, or... well, I can't exactly remember, but it will be a spectacular in any case. Typical nobles, eating and feasting while the peasantry starve. The outer aisles are thrown into chaos and throw apart. And how's the planning going? It's like P-A-R-T-Y. Oh, P-A-R-T-Y. I get it. I didn't spell it out because, because I just didn't. And Delm, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub for 65 months. Let me get your rockets of recognition real quick. Get that out of the way. 65 rockets of recognition. 65 months. Thank you very much, Delm. Much appreciated. Here, rockets of recognition. Keep in mind, each rolling rocket represents 10 regular rockets of recognition. Why do we do that? Because each one of those emotes eats up so many characters, and there's a limit to how many characters you can use in chat. So that's the system we came up with, and that's what's working. So once again, Del, thank you very much for the continued support, and happy Friday, happy Saturday to everyone. Okay, well, as it turns out, organizing the carnival is quite time-consuming. In fact, I'm a bit overwhelmed with the amount of preparation remaining. As the Baroness dramatically wafts herself with a fan, you can't help but notice that her major domo rolls his eyes. But perhaps the fates have provided for us after all, Henry. What did you have in mind? Oh, isn't it obvious? You seem like a most resolute ragamuffin, and I'm sure that if you were to lend a hand, the carnival would be underway in no time. And you would of course join us in the festivities. The food and drink will be marvelous. Isn't that just a marvelous idea, Henry? She excitedly claps her hands, and Henry agrees so strongly that his jaws flap. I really don't know if I have time for this. All right, what do you need? Cat lets out a small squeal of joy. I knew you couldn't turn down a chance for some fun. The dead knows we could all do with something to take our mind off all the bleakness. Even Roland, it seems, can't help but smile at the prospect of a night of some light debauchery. Very well, the Baroness exclaims contentedly. With you to aid us, we shall be done in no time. Now, pay attention. Your task is simple. Our carnival is dependent on the work of some of our beloved villagers. They may have clever hands, but they are a bit on the lazy side, she chuckles. And you want me to offer them my aid? Indeed. Talk to Ari the brewer, Camilla the weaver, and Clara the cook. Offer them your help so we might expedite their task. Give them my warmest greetings and remind them that the carnival is nigh. I'll do my best. Oh, and do try not to mention anything about the surprise. I positively can't wait to see their faces. Now, my lovely, be on your way. We shall await your return. I'll be back. Remake of Hungry Are the Damned? Oh. Where am I? Am I supposed to talk to this guy too? Baroness, welcome to your fine. Well, kind of tricky making it through that doorway. With them standing in the way. Okay, so we gotta go talk to people now. Oh, look at all the quests we picked up. So the brewer, the cook, and the weaver. So Ari, Clara, and Camila.
Come on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
A Simpsons Treehouse of Terror episode. I haven't watched The Simpsons in forever. Okay, so this was where the brewer is, right? You're not the brewer. Well, heck, come back. I have some more questions. Baroness told me to ask if you needed help. Did she now? Aye, she ordered the beverages for the carnival for me. He leans in and lowers his voice. By the barrel load. Let me tell you, it'll be a night to remember. Good for business as well. She's paid me out of nose. So what's the holdup? I don't really have a good excuse. Sparrows are lined up and almost ready to go, but there's just been so much to do around the farm and I sort of forgot. A hint of despair flashes across the jovial face. Do you ever wonder what's the use? Like it's all dust on the black wind in the end? Anything I do to help you? Yes, I suppose there is actually. The cloud of despair seems to lift and at once the man's lighthearted demeanor returns. Tell you what, moles have been tearing up my orchard real bad. They gnaw at the roots and wreak havoc on the trees. They've stood there for hundreds of years, and losing even a single one is a disaster. You want me to go mole hunting? You offered to help, didn't you? If you could deal with the mole problem, I could devote my full attention to getting the cider delivered at the Baron's villa. My orchard is just north of here. I've counted at least 3 burrows, but they can be hard to spot, so make sure you search properly. When you find them, dig those little bastards out and return to me once you're gone. I'll see what I can do. He hands you a shovel and slaps you on the back. You can't help but feel a bit of a spring has returned to his step. Set the moles on fire, immolate them. Yes, immolate them. Alchemy station there. So moles. So how am I supposed to find them? They're hard to spot, he said. So hard to spot they don't show up on the tab key. Or with the tab key. There's one. Yeah, look, another shovel I didn't really need. Use a shovel, dig around, but you don't find anything. Might not know the right spot. Ah, there we go. Dig out the burrow. You dig the shovel into the soft soil and easily collapse the burrow. After a few strokes, however, the shovel head comes up coated in dark blood. You root through the soil and, to your disgust, find numerous small, hairless blobs of flesh that have been hacked to death by the shovel's action. You can't properly identify the strange things, nor do you want to, and quickly cover up the gruesome scene with dirt before moving along. So these are no ordinary moles. These are, mutated. Mutated is the word. You got the burrow. More carefully this time, you set to work collapsing the second tunnel. The work progresses nicely until suddenly the earth shifts slightly as if something is moving underneath. Whatever it is, it grabs out onto the shovel blade and tugs violently at it. You yank back with all your might and manage to free the shovel from whatever lurks under the dirt. Swinging wildly, you pummel the ground and walk away hoping you've seen the last of whatever lurks beneath this orchard. Molated, yes, totally molated. There's a little mound of dirt that we're looking for. This is supposed to kill 3 of them, right? Arriving at the third hole, you feel an unease grow in your stomach. Carefully, you bend down and try to peer into the small, dark burrow. To your horror, something glances back, a pair of eyes that appear far too intelligent than an animal has any right to be. Then, in an instant, they are gone. Instant. They're gone. Retreated underground. Perhaps your mind is playing tricks on you. You decide not to wait and find out, and with a slight hint of panic, you utterly demolish the hole. Your task is done, and you should return to Airy. Okay, Airy, we did our job. Did his job, actually. We're sure it's our mind playing tricks on us, though? No. Actually, I'm pretty sure it isn't. I have some more questions. I've cleared out the moles. About your task. Yes, what did you need me to do? I've cleared out the moles. By strange moons. You did it. I can't tell you how good it is to see my trees all nice and secure. I have not much to give you, but I think I can spare some coins and a few bottles of ciders that fell off the wagon. He winks at you and throws you a small sack of coins. Barrels of cider are loaded on carts, and you watch as the brewer and his helper set off for the Baron. There's a nice little typo there. Baron's Villa. No doubt the drink will flow soon enough. They were mola-lated. Yes, mola-lated. So now we're looking for the cook and the weaver. I don't think we saw the weaver. I'm not even sure we saw the cook, did we? Maybe we did. You're not a cook. You're not a cook either. Cider. No, it doesn't ring. That's very messed up. Vendor. What a strange name, Vendor. Not getting out of there. Not that way, at least. Are you the weaver or are you the cook? You're neither. Uh-oh, Mrs. Gimpy needs to talk to me. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, we need the cook and the weaver. There's a new horror movie about a village controlled by evil child opticians. It's called Children of the Cornea. Cornea. So, no, it's Cornea. Yes, Children of the Corn reference. She the cook. Let's talk a bit. So, how are things in Fergal? Let's see what you have. Have you heard of something called the power? No, we already did that. Who are we actually looking for? Clara and Camilla. Camila. No, I don't need a mercenary. You the cook? Clara, there we go. Baroness told me to ask you if you need help. Is that so? Well, come to think of it, there's actually something that you could help me with. Name it. Is that so? Sorry. See, the Baroness has asked me to prepare something special for the children of the feast. My family honey cakes. Only problem is I'm still waiting on the honey. Perhaps you could be a dear and run over to the beehives and fetch it for me. Will any honey do? Oh my no, it needs to be honey from our own hives. There's nothing quite like it.
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
Where do I find the beehives?
This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you. The stream ends in 1 hour.
There we go. Beehives lie to the west of the village, just across the bridge, and continue straight ahead, and you'll see them on your left-hand side eventually. I think even a single honeycomb should do it. See if you can't find Pert the beekeeper. He'll help you. How will I avoid getting stung? She chuckles a hearty laugh and slaps her knee. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. Fergal bees don't sting. Off you go now. We wouldn't want the children to not get their honey cakes. I'll do my best. Okay, so where's the weaver still? Are you the weaver? You're not the weaver. If I was a weaver, where would I be hiding? Oh, I missed this stuff. Yes, I'm supposed to take a break. Are you the weaver? The young maiden stands looking at a pile of white cavernous cloth. She sighs deeply and appears to be lost in deep thought. Is something wrong? What? Oh, I didn't see you there. I'm sorry if I seem rude. but I'd rather just be left alone. Wait, the Baroness told me to see if you needed help. Her eyes cheer up. I am so ashamed. The Baroness was so kind to think of me for making the backdrops for their surprise. I thought I could do it. I have the canvases and everything. All she asked was that I paint her a wondrous vista, but I can't bring myself to make the first stroke. Why not? I'm lost. My head, my heart. There's a girl, Cass, and I have feelings for her. It was from a distance, but I felt like there was something there. Me being me, I didn't have the nerve to go talk to her. Instead, I left a note for her explaining my feelings. And then... Nothing at all. Oh, I'm such an oaf. I write like a pig. How could I ever think of my stupid note would sway someone like Cass? Tears streamed down Camilla's face. She has such a way with words. A bard she is. And me. I'm just stupid and plain. What if I talked to Cass for you? You would do that for me? I suppose it would let me know one way or another. But please, try to be subtle about it. Don't let her know I'm beside myself thinking about her. She draws in a deep breath and her mood appears to lift ever so slightly. Cass is a free spirit and she loves the water. I know where she is, and the creek along that runs west of here. Thank you so much for offering to help. I'll return when I have news. Goodbye. Okay, so we know Cass is over that way. We've already run into her, actually. And so the bees are over that way, too. Actually, she's right here, isn't she? There she is. Anyway, we'll talk to Cass when we get back from the break. So, Ern seems a little bit more militant today. She's sleeping well? She always sleeps well. Didn't know it'll work. We know it'll work. Are the bees bad, or do they beehive them? They beehive themselves very well. Skyward. Anyway, gonna get up, stretch my legs, get some water, go see what Mrs. Gimpy and Rocket are up to. I'll be back in a few minutes to continue with these two quests, and thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video. Be back shortly.